Welcome, everyone, to race number 4 of the Short Track Super Stock Series, hosted by the iRacing Super Stock League and sponsored by Smith Wraps and Graphics at the Oxford Plains Speedway. I'm your announcer, Allie Ammanwees, and joining me tonight to call the action is going to be my good friend and experienced iRacer, Joe Wright. But let's talk about the series that you all are watching tonight. The Short Track Super Stock Series will always be on Monday nights in the street stocks at a different track each week. The series is sponsored by Smith Graphics. Smith Wraps and Graphics it's been in the signs, graphics, and wraps industry for 25 years, and Smith Wraps and Graphics is committed to quality products and exceptional customer service. Swag is a family-owned small business that is located in Yorktown, Virginia, and serves commercial customers and the racing community up and down the East Coast. Owner Billy Smith he sometimes races with us, and if you do want more information, you can call their phone numbers, which is at 757-874-2438, or you can visit them on Facebook at Smith Wraps and Graphics. So last week, the series raced at the Charlotte Legends Oval, so let's do a rundown of the finishing order of what happened. So Regan Parent, racing in the number 18 car, he led 96 laps. He would win the race, leading 2 laps. Finishing second was Michael Rosero. Finishing third was Dawson McKenty. Finishing fourth was Mackenzie Brewer. And finishing fifth was Adam Rigo. So after the three weeks of racing, the series is led by Mackenzie Brewer, who has won 2 races. And let's look at the rest of the top 5, the top in the standings. Second place in standings is Michael Rosero. Third in standings is Craig Smith. Fourth in standings is Dawson McKenty. And fifth in standings is Ryan McCall. So tonight we are going to have a 4-lap qualifier and a 75-lap race. So, Joe, what should we be looking for here during qualifying and early in the race?
I think you should see some hot lapping, and early in the race you'd think they'd take it easy. I'm not sure exactly how this one's going to go. It's a different one.
Yeah, Oxford Plains looks very interesting. And I will give the audience a quick little bit of information on Oxford Plains. It's located in Maine, and it's actually the largest racetrack in Maine. It's 14,000 seat Oxford Plains Speedway, and it's the biggest public facility in the Pine Tree State. Oxford Plains Speedway opened in 1950 as a half-mile dirt track with shallow banked turns. It was carved out of 200 acres of woodland in 6 short weeks, and the facility featured a wooden grandstand that seated 5,000 spectators and had parking for 1,000 cars. Then, in 1961, the track was revamped as a 1/3 mile paved oval with wide open turns. Then, 3 years later, Maine businessman Bob Baer purchased the track and began a program of improvements to the facility that included a modern large-capacity grandstand. With the widening of the backstretch during a 1992 repaving, the track assumed its current 3/8 mile configuration. During the 1960s, Oxford Plains Speedway hosted NASCAR races, actually. And in 1966, Bobby Allison won his first victory on NASCAR's senior circuit at Oxford Plains Speedway. Today, late models are the featured class, and the track is home to the annual Oxford 250, which is one of the richest one-day late model race meet in the United States. Over the years, Allison's son Davey, Jeff and Ward Burton, Kurt and Kyle Busch, Jeff Gordon, Dale Jarrett, Matt Kenseth, Bob Labonte, Mark Martin, Rusty Wallace, are among some of the NASCAR stars who have competed in this historic late model event. And I mean, it would be cool to visit here.
Yeah, it's like a big circle. They almost don't have a straightaway if you really look at it.
Yeah, they're always turning in a circle, pretty much. It's going to be interesting to see whether this is going to be a clean race, full green flag laps, or it could potentially be a wreck fest. You never know. So after, we still have a little bit in practice. And right now, some of the faster ones include first position, Michael Rosero. Second is Tyler McRae. Third is Tyler Tomasi. Fourth is Craig Smith. And in fifth is Ryan McCall. The fastest time was, again, set by Michael Rosero with a 16.142. That's him in the 23 car. And since we do not have any Mackenzie Brewer, I'm going to put my name on him as the guy to beat. And who do you think is going to be the guy to beat, Joe?
Let's see. That's a tough one. Are you saying Michael Rosero's the guy to beat?
Yes, but there are a few others to try to beat. Tyler McRae is showing some fast laps. Tyler Tomasi.
I think I'm going to go with Tyler Tomasi based on iRating.
Yeah, he has the highest I rating with a 2,498.
He's got 20. I think he's 2830.
Huh.
Right?
Yeah. So that could play a factor in how good he does, since he has the highest I rating. The point standings. Craig Smith is in this, and he's shown some speed in that one car. Dawson McKenty's been another driver to look out for. He doesn't seem to be in this right now in the practice. And one driver who is in this, Ryan McCall. Watch out for him. And yeah, Tyler Tomasi is looking pretty good.
Oh, they just turned him on the backstretch there. Interesting to watch.
So we're going to try to get Ian Martin in the booth. He's the admin for this race. Hey, this is Ian. No, excuse me. Hey, this is Allie in the booth. Are you with us? Do you copy?
Yeah, I got you.
So what should the audience be expecting from this race from the admin's point of view?
I'm expecting a pretty good race. It's tonight, so not going to be taking a bunch of crap, so shouldn't be that many yellows.
All right.
Now, normally you don't throw very many yellows in your league. You guys kind of let it happen and see where it goes most of the time. Is that a way that you guys run the league, or are you guys looking for clean racing, and that helps that? How does that work for you?
Yeah, exactly. So for the free to enter series, we let anybody, any rookies, anyone that just got on the sim race. It's kind of what it's for, because we run all the free tracks. So we normally don't throw a caution unless it's like a pile up to where it's going to endanger oncoming lead lap cars. And then if the racing gets too dry, unentertaining, we'll throw a competition caution, bunch everybody back up.
All right. Thanks for the interview, and wish you good luck adminning this race.
Yeah, no problem.
Hopefully we'll see some clean racing, like he said. Since we have most of the regulars, we should be seeing clean, like, green flag racing. Maybe a few cautions if it gets competitive. They seem to be running. There's a group, there's 4 drivers who are running in the 16 ones. So I'm kind of predicting that those 4 are going to be the drivers to beat, maybe. With 20 seconds left, it doesn't look like any of them are going to get passed in the rankings. And yeah, it looks like we're wrapping up our racing here and getting ready for qualifying. So Joe, what should we expect these drivers to be doing in qualifying?
Well, they're gonna go out there. They're gonna turn the best laps they can, Atlee. I would imagine that the best laps will be somewhere around the same as that they did here in practice. Most of those guys were hot lapping to get
All right,
those
guys, you got
140s,
5 minutes to put in
170s.
your 4 laps. After
Yeah,
5
we're
minutes,
seeing
we're going to be the
some
drivers'
decently
meeting.
fast times, but
After
now
the drivers' meeting
practice
is
means
over,
nothing. We're
you will have
resetting
whatever
now to
remainder of
qualifying.
time to go do what you want, get a
That was
drink,
just,
whatever you need to do.
like I said,
So,
practice.
remember, 5 minutes
And
into
it's gonna
qualifying, we'll be
prepare
starting the
them
drivers' meeting.
for what's
You
about
don't
to
want to miss it.
happen. Look, one thing to look.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the drivers' meeting after about 5 minutes. So when they have 5 minutes left, he said he's gonna be moving to the drivers' meeting.
In qualifying?
Yeah, they're all queuing now, and then after the qualifying, he's gonna do the drivers' meeting with 5 minutes left in the qualifying session.
Looks like the first fast drivers on the board, Craig Smith, 16.476. Nobody has beat him yet. Michael Rosero, fastest in practice, is now turning his first lap. Eric G's up there with a 16.667. Oh, Ron McCall. Oh, Tyler Tomasi sets the new fastest time with a 16.324. Like you said, he's looking fast. Michael Rosero got decently close. He's 200ths off. Tyler Tomasi seems to be the driver to beat so far in qualifying. And most of the time, the last... Oh, Michael Rosero on the board, 16.296. Tyler Tomasi's still on the track, so he might try to counter that running faster, but great job to Michael Rosero. Most of the time, it always seems like the fourth lap seems to be the fastest lap.
Yeah, that's because they usually get their
Tires
warmed up pretty well, so they can do that. Yep. And they got a 16.305 for Tomasi and a 16.280 for Rosero, so they're pretty close.
Yep,
They're at the top.
It looks to be competitive. Still a few others looking to qualify.
Looks like the 89 of Michael Newberry's on track.
Yep. Stephen West, 29 of Stephen West is on track. 24 of Michael Miller's on track, and Tyler McRae is on track. But now Tyler McRae is the only driver on track right now, trying to get up there. Most drivers are running up there 16.3.